Cocktail Aficionados. It's John Moser with another edition of Cocktails Out of Quarantine. And this is not just any edition, this is a very special edition because it was 2 years ago that I started doing this show. And I want to give a big thank you to everyone who's stuck with me since then. I thank you for sharing my videos with people. I hope you will continue to do so. And I'm really excited about what I'm going to do today. If you've been with me from the beginning, you know that my first video was something I just made for some friends in the 501st Legion in the Ohio Garrison, right? We're the geeks who dress like bad guys from Star Wars. And I was just showing people how to make my favorite cocktail, which is an old fashioned. If you've been watching the video, you know I love the old fashioned. It is one of the very first, if not the first, American cocktail. It is, in my view, the most perfect cocktail. Nothing that's unnecessary. You've got your bourbon or rye, you've got your sweetener, so whether you use a sugar cube or a simple syrup, and you've got your bitters. Well, that was my very first one, the basic old fashioned. Today, what I'm going to show you how to make is the ultimate old fashioned. How do I know it's the ultimate old fashioned? Well, back in, I think it was 2017, Punch, which is an online magazine for cocktail aficionados and others in the spirit business, sponsored a contest to see who could make the ultimate old fashioned. And bartenders from all over entered this. And they had this blue ribbon panel of judges. Sorry, I dropped a shot glass. Fortunately, it didn't break. This blue ribbon panel of judges chose this recipe as the very best old-fashioned. So I thought it would be perfectly suitable on the 2-year anniversary of the program to show you how to make the ultimate old-fashioned. Sounds good. So here's what we're using. The base spirit is rye. An overproof rye is probably the best thing to use. I use Rittenhouse all the time. I use Bullet, whatever. This recipe calls specifically for Wild Turkey 101 rye. Right, we're using that. It's not hard to find. I can get it here in Ashland. I got this for less than $25, so it's not expensive. Look, your guideline for a cocktail. Don't use a base spirit that you wouldn't drink straight. On the other hand, you don't want to pay a whole lot of money, right? I have some really good high-end bourbons. I don't generally mix them in drinks because I like to drink those straight. Anyway, this is good enough to drink straight, but it's not so good that you feel like you need to hold it aside to only drink straight. There we go. Wild Turkey 101 rye. For the sweetener, simple syrup, a 2-to-1 Demerara sugar blend. That is 2 parts Demerara sugar to 1 part water, all boiled together. If you don't know how to make a simple syrup, it's easy enough. I've even done it on an early episode of this show. You can find plenty of places to do it. But this is 2 parts sugar to 1 part water. It's nice and rich. Finally, bitters. This is where it gets a little complicated. Because the maker of this drink, his name is Tom Macy, bartender at Brooklyn's legendary Clover Club, didn't use a single kind of bitters. He made a concoction that he calls Dad's Bitters, a combination of 3 different kinds. Angostura, the most common bitters that you find anywhere. And then orange bitters from a company called The Bitter Truth. I can't find them in Ashland, but I found these in Florida when I visited my parents. And also from The Bitter Truth, Jerry Thomas Decanter Bitters. These are special. These are kind of difficult to find. I ordered this online from a company called Bitters and More. By the way, a shout out to Bitters and More because I ordered this from them. They originally sent me the wrong thing. I pointed out the mistake. Not only did they send me 2 of the right thing, but they let me keep the one that they sent me, which I'll use in another video, I'm sure. So I'm very happy with the service at Bitters and More. Anyone can make a mistake, but good customer service means taking care of it. All right, so Dad's Bitters. You've got an ounce. I made a batch of it. 1.5 ounces of the Angostura, 1 ounce of the orange, and just a teaspoon of the Jerry Thomas. I put these things together. I mixed them up in here. Take this top off. Oh, that smells so good. You know, I'm a bitters fan. And I'm going to pour it in here because I'm going to use an eyedropper. So I put just the right amount into the drink. So I'm going to pour that in to this almost frozen. There we go. Dad's Bitters. The secret ingredient is my eye drop. All right. Now, those are the things. The rye, the simple syrup, the bitters combo called Dad's Bitters. That's all you need. Oh, we're also going to use, for garnish, we're going to use lemon rind and orange rind. All right? That's all you need. Let's make the drink. Here we go. Making the ultimate old fashioned. Here is our mixing glass with ice. We've got 2 ounces here of our Wild Turkey 101 rye. Boop. And then we are just going to do 1 teaspoon of our 2-to-1 Demerara syrup. There we go, that's about right. Perfect. And then 3 dashes of our Dad's Bitters. And that's gonna be about 3 of these eyedroppers full. That's all there is to making the drink. Mix this good. Sorry, mix this well. I have here an old-fashioned glass with one of my nice big round rocks. All right, this is a special occasion. I'm going all out. Strain it in there. I'm wishing I'd made a double, to tell you the truth. And I have cut in neat shapes, pretty basic shapes really, lemon rind, orange rind. I'm going to rub each around the rim. I'm going to squeeze it lightly to express the oils into this wonderful drink. And there we go. This is the ultimate old-fashioned, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, it smells fantastic. It tastes heavenly. This is the ultimate old-fashioned. So, thank you for sticking with me for 2 years. The ultimate old-fashioned. Give it a try sometime. Until next time, cheers!